Hey, my beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name's Ifoma, and today I'm going to be talking about becoming who you are and not who they want you to be. I'm going to start off with sharing a little bit of my story and um, how what my experiences were with finding who I am and fully and authentically embodying that. So, I come from a very rigid familial background. I guess you could say toxic family dynamic. I come from a family that has their set view of the world. They have their beliefs. A little stubborn, hard headed. uh, they have their set view on how things should be done, how life should be lived, how you should speak, how you should carry yourself, how you should act. When I say rigid, rigid. So, of course, growing up in that type of environment wasn't really conducive to me fully being my authentic self. And so, um, for a good part of my life, up until like young adulthood, I'm 24 right now, so I could say maybe up until I was 23, maybe. I don't know. I just know for a good part of my life, um, I've dealt with a lot of pain, trauma, abandonment, rejection, and just being the black sheep. And so, with experiencing that for a good portion of life, it led me to having feelings of depression, feeling isolated, doubting myself, lacking confidence, and just really not knowing who I am. And with those feelings I've had and experienced, it led me to really feeling lost in life, um, being around the wrong people, being around the wrong environments, uh, abandoning myself, and keeping myself in a space where I feel comfortable. I guess like a form of a protection mechanism, maybe. But um, yeah, I just experienced a lot of just a lack of sense of self, not knowing who I am. But I would say that to get to where I am today and where I'm heading, because I could confidently say that I no longer feel that way anymore. I mean, I can be honest and transparent and say that I do experience moments where those feelings come up due to a trigger, but I definitely have a stronger sense of self now. I have a lot more confidence. I know who I am. I'm confidently rooted and grounded in my authentic self. And I can say that that started with me leaning on myself, learning how to lean on myself and lean on God or a higher power. And with learning how to do that, I was able to learn a lot about me. I learned a lot about what I like, what I don't like, um, what my interests are, what my strengths are, what my weaknesses are, just really who I am at my core. And with doing that, um, it led me to really discover my most authentic self and being confident in that, regardless of who agree with it or who didn't. And with being so rooted in my authentic self, I became comfortable with knowing that if I'm being rejected by someone or if something is rejecting me, then that thing or person is not aligned to me. And that helped me to seek better community, to seek people that will hold space for me and who I am in my entirety, that have the patience to get to understand me if they don't, people that see me for me. And and it's a lot, it was a lot of healing that came from that, a lot of self-realization, realizing why I went through certain things, why I was rejected from certain environments, or why I was the black sheep. And realizing those things would became really affirming to me and to the person that I always felt like I was. And so that led me to learning how to affirm myself, speaking life into myself each and every day, looking myself in the mirror and just telling myself, you're this, you're that, this is who you are, this is what you're capable of, this is your power. Another thing that helped me overcome those challenges and barriers to becoming who I am was surrendering to redirection, being still enough to know when I am being redirected, and being open and accepting to it. As they say, rejection is just redirection. And so allow myself to fully understand that in detaching my feelings from what has happened and what I thought or what I believe the outcome should have been for whatever situation it was, and just remaining present in where I am, where I was, and accepting it for what it is. And so, with coupling all of that together, it has led me to who I am today. And it has not been the easiest journey. Honestly, I feel like it's up there with one of the most toughest journeys you can ever embark on, just because it comes with moments where you're by yourself, you're alone, and you have to deal with the heaviness, essentially. So it's a tough journey to be on. But to anybody out there that's watching this video and that resonates with what I talked about or can relate to what I spoke about, whether you've gone through it before or you're currently going through it, just know that there is strength and power in deciding for yourself that you want to live authentically to your soul, basically. There is strength and power in that. And know that you're not alone. There's so many other people that has gone through this experience too. And on the other side is something so beautiful. So to end off, I have something in my purse. Okay. So let's see. It's a little note. Let's see what's on it. I'm so extra. I know what's on it. I wrote it. But basically, it says, empower yourself through the things that try to destroy you. In the darkness, you find your light. So, on that note, thank you for watching. I hope this touched you, and I hope you can resonate with the things I talked about. And if you want to share your story in the comments, please do. I want to hear it. I want to see. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Bye for now.
Audio Jungle.